got 8 minutes and then another 8 minutes. That would be, we got it. Okay, just do it.
Okay. I'm already blown. The bear. I was having tea with the other women of our circle. The sun bowed through prismatic windows. Cups of exquisite china were decorated with delicate Japanese landscapes. The aroma comforting as familiar incense, and the conversation was of the nature one could leave or join at will. Content, I leaned back in my wicker rocker, both hands on the cup. Suddenly, in the periphery, in a far corner, my eyes glimpsed a huge brown form. It was a bear. Immense impelling danger clutched my throat and breast. Should I yell? Should I shout warning? Should I tell the others? If I did, the bear would be real. If I didn't, perhaps it would disappear. And I heard a voice from the eternal feminine deep, my grandmother. Don't you know a bear can maul you? The word maul appalled and frightened me more than death. I awoke. It was but a dream, perhaps of trivial significance. I tried assuring myself, having long ago abandoned interpreting dreams according to the misogynist psychoanalytics of those unconscious of woman's role in the education of man of her golden age. A few days later, in the light, sparse summer dress I'd sewn myself as a teenager, my first and favorite, I walked effortlessly through a mezzaline meadow. Never was I so sure the sun was my father and mother. The molecule of air were like jewels from a fantastic planet. In the stained glass air, luminous pearls fell as through pristine water. The spongy quag received my steps with a human electric shameless joy. Even the multicolored snake with its multi-layered symbolism was welcome in my little ephemeral Eden, slashing through the breeze-bent eelgrass. There were birds of one color, 2 and 3, flowers like musical instruments, shaped like parts of humans, and stars of red, purple, and tangerine, others white as virgin snow. At that moment I needed neither man, machine, memory, money, not past, future, hope, not mind, nothing or anything, nothing. Then I saw it. Behind a bush of fire-red berries, a huge, brown, growling hulk. A bear! A bear! I ran screaming, my thigh muscles threatening to burst their skin, my lungs like open sores through the scratching fingers of thick, angry bushes, my dress in shreds. I raced to another clearing closer to the distant pavement where I saw joggers in their sweatbands, custom shoes, postmodern bodies. Didn't they know there was a bear rampaging, pursuing me? A dangerous, roaring, huge bear. Must keep running, must, danger, danger. I told myself. A woman fell in front of me. One look and I knew she was not a jogger, but an injured bohemian sister, a penniless artist, threadbare, haggard, atrophied eyes, the dolorous complexion of an etiolated spinster house hermit twice her age. I pleaded, come on, sister, get up, run, there's a bear, danger, you gotta get up and run. I dragged her willless body with the strength of a mother from 10,000 years past. I could hear the bear it was gaining. Danger, 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 with all my heart said, pounding manic urgency. Suddenly, I felt lighter. The sister I was dragging had vanished, illusion. But the bear and the danger were still real. The roars were louder. Then I spotted 2 sides of an isosceles triangle, like a child symbol for a house or map maker's campground. It was in the side of a huge blue mountain. I entered breathless. Ah, warmth and music. Inside, plump and pleasant women of all ages hummed, cooking every vegetable in the garden in giant vats. They said, welcome, sister. Here you'll be safe from the bear. The cupboards were full of fine and wholesome food. The smiles were all open and loving. I wondered, will I have to stay in here forever? I found myself transported back to my apartment. The rug and dry high mountain air were full of static. The radio played A Lonely Pine. Outside kids were running up and down the loose, nailed, jerry-built stairs. My crock pot emitted fumes of salt pork flavored red beans. On the dry wall, my beloved print of Boss's John at Patmos with the skyscraper city in the distance distracted my mind from the Armageddon-bound newspaper and the year 1985. I was home and there was no bear. Then I turned my gaze towards the still holy face of the Flatirons across the center of my more or less living room and screamed. There was the bear, huge, indissuadable, mean, dangerous, unstoppable, approaching me, sparks flying off his feet and front claws, blue flames shooting from his eyes. I summoned all my power into my right fist and hit it flush in the mouth. Blood leaped out onto me. Teeth fell like a dropped armful of white kindling. The bear was a man. All I wanted to do was to get next to you. Maybe you would love me, he moaned. My God, tormented, I screamed. I'm sorry, so sorry, forgive me. No, you're not, he said. No, you're not. And his obstinate withheld forgiveness overwhelmed my instinct to nurture, and I clawed his cheeks and ripped his lip, letting loose a feline hiss. You didn't want to just kiss me and love me, you wanted to own me, to dominate, to enslave me in your cave. The phone rang and he disappeared, but the blood and teeth remained. All on the line I heard was a wounded growl. Word raced through the community. Mayakovsky is dead. Mayakovsky is dead.
Yeah.